So there seems to be a myth out there, especially from like lots of the health influencers out there on social media or whatever, that real health is complicated and that you have to, starve yourself or not have joy in your choices. And that is so far from the truth. So real health should be simple. And joy is one of the biggest pieces that you need to have in your life when it comes to health. And it's not about deprivation. It's not about, not doing what you want or eating what you want or drinking what you want. But it's about making healthy choices. And the healthier you are on the inside, the easier those choices are to make. I kind of blew someone's mind the other day talking about gut health. So your gut, it's like the center of your body. It's where all the, whenever you eat something, where you disseminate all the nutrition from that and get it to go where it needs to go and get rid of toxins and all the stuff. The gut is super important in that. It's where your immune system is based. Gut health is so important. And most of us don't have it, and we don't realize how many things it affects. So key things that kill off gut health. If you've ever had antibiotics, ever in your life, and you haven't done a gut rebuild after, then you likely have terrible gut health. Drinking alcohol is an antibacterial, so it kills off your gut. Same with chlorinated, fluoridated water. Chlorine is an antibacterial also, so that kills your gut health. Fluoride, I'm not exactly sure what it does to your gut, but I know it's a neurotoxin. So, gut health, brain health, they're both really important. And then junk food just feeds yucky bacteria in your gut. And your gut health doesn't just affect your digestion, it affects everything. It affects your emotional well-being. I have helped so many people with depression and anxiety clear that by just addressing their gut health. So gut health is the basis for so many things. And, a lot of people have been told that in order to heal their gut, they have to cut out gluten and dairy and sugar and soy and on and on and on and on and on. If anyone tells you have to cut out a bunch of stuff from their diet, find someone else to talk to. So the key with gut health is getting rid of the things that destroy it and also rebuilding it. And many people have the misconception that probiotics alone will rebuild a gut, and that is not the case. The first key to that, after getting rid of the antibiotics, alcohol, chlorinated water, and junk food, is getting rid of all the yucky bacteria that's in there. And this is interesting, and sometimes it can happen at the same time as the getting rid of the junk food. The other things need to happen before this, but hopefully aren't as hard to do. Junk food and sugar can be extremely hard to let go of, but part of the reason for that is that if you don't have good gut health, if you have junky bacteria in your gut, they're going to crave junky food. So humans, we're mostly bacteria, and we're mostly just driven by whatever the bacteria in our bodies need. So if you're craving a lot of junk food, it's likely that your gut health is terrible. And so in order to stop craving the junk food, and this is where I talk about not having to deprive yourself to be healthy. If you're craving junk food, then you already have lost some health. And so in order to fix that, so the first thing you do is a gut reset. Now, I use a specific protocol for this that has some supplements, just a couple. I don't believe in taking a lot of supplements, but a couple for a short amount of time, clearing out all the junky bacteria and replacing it with really good bacteria. Now, my protocol takes about 70 days, and this is something that I teach to all the holistic health professionals that come into my program. And this is super important because if you just take probiotics, even if they're really high quality probiotics, which are hard to find in a store, then the the bacteria that are already in your gut already are established there. And if they're junky, if you're craving sugar and junk food and all kinds of gross stuff, then they are not going to let the probiotics in because they're already established. So the probiotics and the old bacteria are going to kind of butt heads and go to war a bit. So lots of times I've had people report when they start taking probiotics, they actually feel worse. Their stomach is upset. They feel tired. They feel moody, all of that stuff. It's because there's that fight going on between the established bacteria and the new good bacteria. So the key is clearing out all the established stuff first so that you can replace it with good stuff. And when this happens, it's a bit of a miraculous process because as those junky bacteria clear out, people report that they don't crave junk food as much anymore. It's just without those bacteria that are craving it because it's not actually the person craving the junk food. It's the bacteria craving the junk food. So when you clear that out and then reset it with good stuff, crave better food. Um, and when you have good bacteria in your gut, not only do you crave better food, so you get better nutrition and you can break it down better, so those nutrients go where they need to go and you're getting the nutrients that you need. Um, but it affects everything. It doesn't just affect how your belly feels, it affects how your mood is. So that's where lots of people, their depression and anxiety clear up. It affects how much healing you're doing on the inside. So remember, I talked about inflammation earlier. If you're giving your body the right nutrients and you have the right bacteria in there to break down those nutrients and put them where they need to go, then your body starts to heal those things that have been trying to heal for a long time but haven't been able to. So the inflammation has been just staying there. Inflammation takes a lot of energy. So once you start that healing process and the inflammation can do its job, heal things and go away because it has all the information it needs now, then you gain all that energy back. So the inflammation was taking all this energy to do the healing. Once that healing's done, then you get that energy. So I've had people report their pain going away, their energy coming back, their anxiety and depression going away, their mood just being uplifted, so much more joy in their lives, their cravings go away, all from just doing a simple gut reset. So the gut is one of the keys to building that foundation of health. And it's also one of the things that our current medical system tends to just destroy from early on. Um, Ear infections are one of the common symptoms in kids and babies, really little ones. And immediately they're given antibiotics for those, even though the American Academy of Pediatrics doesn't actually recommend antibiotics for ear infections. There's an article, you can look it up. But it's the simple fix. So lots of babies are given antibiotics when they're just like a couple months old. So right from then, their gut health is starting to be destroyed. And so then they never have the health that they should have had because their parents don't know them any differently. They don't know them with a healthy gut. And so they don't really think anything's really wrong. And so things that happen like skin issues like eczema and allergies and asthma and all of those things, those are all related to gut health. Those start to just become normal, part of normal life. And that can all be traced back to that gut health being destroyed at a young age. So very important to maintain the gut health that you have. And if you have done any of the things like taken antibiotics, or if your children have, or if chlorinated water is a regular part of your life, or if you drink alcohol, all of these things are going to destroy the gut health. So even if you have rebuilt it and then you've done those things after, it's going to take another rebuild. Gut health is one of those things that you have to really nurture and take care of. And unfortunately, how our society is set up, it's not really set up to nurture or take care of gut health. Even going out to eat can be really hard because Most things are cooked in seed oils. Seed oils are extremely hard to digest and can really gum up the system. Most baked goods are made with enriched flour. Enriched flour is sprayed with folic acid. And I know you think you need folic acid, but it's folate that you need, not folic acid. Folic acid is impossible to digest. And so again, it gums up the system and um, makes your gut not function like it should. So so we're really not set up for healthy guts, and you have to be really kind of vigilant to keep your gut healthy. But once you have that gut health, oh, your immune system works better, your moods are better, your sleep is better, everything works better, and the cravings go away because those bacteria are replaced with good bacteria that crave good, nutritious food. So, gut health is a huge, I mean, poor gut health is an epidemic right now. And I believe it's a reason that people, that lots of medications are prescribed, that the root of the problem is actually the poor gut health. And that can lead to so many symptoms that get treated with medications, which then just put more strain on the nervous system and keep people from functioning like they should. So if you have any symptoms of poor gut health, if you have sugar cravings, junk food cravings, fatigue, anxiety, depression, poor immune function, autoimmune illness, chronic pain, all of these are symptoms of poor gut health. Oh, yeah, also stuff like IBS and, any of those gut symptoms, gut pain when you eat, all of those things, of course, it's a little more directly related to gut, but those are symptoms of poor gut health too. If any of those things are happening, look into a gut reset. I can help you with that. If you have a holistic health professional that doesn't know about gut health, connect him or her with me, and I will teach them how to fix the gut health for all their clients, and they will get better results for everyone once their gut health is healed. Gut health is such a big key. Please, please, please think about your gut and fix it. It can solve so many problems.